And let's talk about one of the best teams in the NFL, potentially the best team in the NFL, and that is the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles ran all over the LA Rams last night. I believe Saquon Barkley had over 300 total yards from scrimmage. It actually broke a Philadelphia Eagles rushing record that was held by Shady McCoy of 255 yards. Saquon Barkley said, hold my beer, let me break that. Saquon Barkley, guys, right now is on pace to break the highest rushing total ever in the NFL of 2,156 yards. He is on pace right now to break that, right? With the win, the Eagles moved to 9-2 on the season. They have not lost since their bye week back in week 5, when they were a struggling mess when they got beat down by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. When you look at the Eagles' schedule moving forward, they're played at the Baltimore Ravens in week 13. And then they play the Panthers, Steelers, and then at the Commanders, division foe. And then they play the Cowboys and Giants to end the season. 3 divisional games to end the season. Like I said, they moved to 9-2 on the season. So, guys, are the Philadelphia Eagles front runners in the NFC East? Are they going to win the NFC East? That is the question. The Washington Commanders, they all had but that division locked up earlier this season. Let's just be honest. People were on cloud 9 about the Washington Commanders, but they dropped the must-win game versus the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday to move them to 7-5 on the season. 7-5. They are 2.5 games behind the Philadelphia Eagles now in the first seed. We look at the Commanders' schedule moving forward. They play the Titans, a Titans team that's kind of grungy, right? They just beat the Houston Texans, an overrated, overhyped Houston Texans team, but they still won, right? And then they play at the Saints, a team that could come up and beat you. And then they play the Eagles, Falcons, and then at Dallas to end the season. Unfortunately, guys, the Washington Commanders' dream season is over. Let's just be honest. Their dream season is over. Because even if the Philadelphia Eagles just win 2 games for the rest of the season, let's just say they lose to the Ravens, lose to the Steelers, lose to the Cowboys, lose to the Commanders. And the only 2 games that they beat are the Panthers and the Giants. So they finished like 11-6 to end the season. Let's just say that, hypothetically. That means that the Commanders have to beat the Falcons. They have to beat the Dallas Cowboys again. Then they have to beat, let's see here. They would have to beat the Giants. They have to win 5 out of their next 6 games to win the division. And I don't see that happening. I just do not see that happening from the the Washington Commanders at all right now. They're on a 3-game losing streak. Wrap your head around that. This team that everybody was loving, this team that everybody's hyping is on a 3-game losing streak. Rookie Wall is a real deal. Coaching Wall is a real deal. Dan Quinn, slow it down. Slow it down, baby. So, guys, will the Philadelphia Eagles win the East? Do they own the East? Will they make noise in the playoffs? Answer to that question is all yes. All yes. If you have anything besides yes, they're going to win the East, you must be a Washington Commanders fan. Because the Washington Commanders, I think, are done. Wild card is still up for grabs, right? Pretty much, if you look at the playoff picture, it's all pretty much all but locked up. Let's just be honest, which is crazy going into December. But, guys, can the Philadelphia Eagles win the East? Win the East. And Derek says yes. Yes, yes, yes. Jay says, what's the one thing teams can't do against the Lions? That is run the ball. Poor Taylor yesterday had to bench him in fantasy because I already knew what he was going to do. Okay, we'll see. We'll see moving forward. John says, when would you telling us how Dak was winning the division? Earlier this season. And everybody was thought that Dallas Cowboys were going to be the real deal. So I'm not for sure what you're trying to say there, John, but you got it. John is in the chat. Mr. Pink Simpani himself. What's up? What's on? What's up? And Jay Julian says Jaden Daniels is still better than Caleb Williams. Jaden Daniels is better than Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams has been playing pretty damn good football the last 2 games, though. But it doesn't matter because neither of them are going to win the Rookie of the Year, Jay. Neither of them will win the Rookie of the Year. That is going to go to Bo Nix at the end of the day. That's just, it is what it is. And John says Jaden Daniels going to win Rookie of the Year. He came back and delivered. Wild card. Jaden Daniels is not winning Rookie of the Year. Just is not going to happen. Not going to happen. So, guys, do the Philadelphia Eagles own the East? The answer to that question is yes. Answer to that question is yes. But here's the real question of the day.